All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. Thank you for joining us. Well, yes, that time of the day, time of the week, time of the month, whatever you want to call it. We are waiting on big tornadoes and all of that good news, but we got a lot of party prep to do for tomorrow's party. My wife is still in bed sleeping, so I figured we'd entertain ourselves, getting some of the prep out of the way. Man, there's just so much to do, so much to do. All right, I know you guys can all hear me now, so I got that squared away. Got that going. So we have a bunch of loads of work to do today. So we are preparing for tornadoes and bad storms today. We're also preparing for a big birthday party tomorrow. It's like we've been doing party prep for about 12 months. Maybe longer, I don't know. Hot in here. And we're having one of those days where it's definitely, weather's gonna bite you in the butt here. Anybody need something to drink as we get going here? If you do, just let me know. Thank you all for the thumbs up, by the way. We appreciate that. We're having one of those spring weather days. Man, for this part of the country means, and they are calling for possibility of tornadoes all day long. So, let's see how that goes today. So I think right now, my big goal right now is to try to get some of our trash picked up. And then I need to work on some other things. My wife is still sleeping. We got some special gifts for her that just came in the mail today that you guys are gonna wanna stick around and see. You know, if a lot of you people ever wanna know how to get sponsors for your YouTube channel or for parties, well, just marry an American. That's how you get them. All right. Man, I am hot. I mean, we got a lot of birthday stuff to do today, and we'll cover all that, but man, our weather truly feels like it's one of those days where, whoo, all hell can break loose. Pat, how are you today, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We are, Pat, we are in the midst of party prep, the day before party prep. For Lorelai's birthday. And it really and truly, I don't know up where you guys are if it's coming that far, but we got some possibility of tornadoes and things coming here. So, and you can feel it. You can feel it in the air, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one, and you know, I know where you live that you can tell it, right? And we're in one of those atmospheres where you can tell, whew, it doesn't feel right, you know? But we are, we got a lot going on today, Pat. My wife just got a bunch of packages in the mail. So when she gets up here in a little bit, I'm gonna have her open those on the live stream. We'll just see what they are. I got one box for me. So. This type of weather environment, for me, guys, takes my breath away. It's one of those days where just finished eating lunch. I haven't even started lunch yet. I haven't started lunch yet. But you know, we got the windows open today because it's nice out. But yeah, it feels like one of those days where, you know, the air just, man, it's heavy, it's thick. It's not super hot. It's like 74, 75 degrees. A breeze blowing, obviously. But feels tough today. Very nice weather for you. Yeah, we're getting, they're saying that we are right in the region where we can have severe thunderstorms today, tonight, and even tornadoes happening today. So. Man, the air's so thick. And getting that up in Columbus too, man. Yeah. Well, sadly, or rightfully so, I don't know how you want to say it, but not like we can do a whole lot about it, is there? The weather's gonna come, or it's not, one of the two. Yeah. We definitely, man, it's just, the air today just wants to take your, or take my breath away. I don't have any inhalers to help. I think an inhaler might help today, but I don't think I have anything that's not expired. So, But after Lorelai wakes up, gets dressed up a little bit, we're gonna put her on camera because she has boxes that came in. And we'll show you guys that. Ken's in the house. Good to see you, man. Paz has been taking it slow. Yeah, well, I've been trying to get some things done, but our air, Ken, is so thick here that it's like,
I'm so sore.
what?
I'm so sore. How's the balloon outside?
I didn't look. I heard him popping, but I didn't
You've
look.
been popping?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Lorelai finally woke up. It's 4 in the afternoon.
What?
Oh wait, 1 o'clock. Never mind.
Did you get my pop? My...
No, we just started. We just started. I'm trying to get some of the trash picked up so we can get the kitchen cleaned up so we can get some
We
work done.
need to cook.
We need to cook what?
Hi, everybody.
Lorelai says hello to everybody, even though she really didn't mean it. She's kind of,
My God.
poor
I
me.
think the
What?
salad is missing condensed milk. Was last night I did the Old Bay. You see how thick it is? Like a blood?
Yeah, sweetened condensed milk with ubi in it.
Yeah.
You gotta have
But-
ubi paste, makes it thicker.
Yeah, but I need to put this on the... Oh, it was because my sword was on the sword.
Yeah. My wife's whining that she's wounded. Okay, so what's your point?
I need condensed milk.
All right, can anybody run up to the store and get us some sweetened condensed milk? We only need how many cans?
Maybe two.
2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Because apparently when we went to Walmart and Sam's and all the other places, we didn't buy enough of them.
I did a YouTube.
Yeah. All right, I'll get some later. You don't need it now, right?
Maybe later.
Of course later. 'Cause let's get the kitchen cleaned up.
You clean up. I'm doing the prep.
What prep are you doing? No, I'm just asking so I know.
I'm slicing vegetable.
Lorelai's gonna slice vegetables. Oh, I remember those days. Yes. I know, Ken. We have them every day, apparently.
That can run to the store.
Ah. There's always something that the wife wants the husband to do. Right, Ken? How are you going to that? Oh, sweetened condensed milk is what it remembers. I hate sweetened condensed milk. I know it has a cooking purpose, but I actually hate it. Again, I just got home from the store. Well, how come you didn't get us some sweetened condensed milk, man? Why didn't you read our mind? What's wrong with you? I've never been so disappointed in you in my life, Ken.
Last night, I slept last night late. Because the macaroni is a little bit, it's not really cooked.
Oh, didn't they?
So I cook it back.
You cooked it twice?
Yeah.
All right, well, the good news is I don't eat it.
Wait, it's bad to cook it?
No, the good news is I don't like the
Because
macaroni salad.
No, that one is, oh my God, I'm really sore. I want all those decorations.
Yeah, Ken, come on. I know. Lorelai's sore because she's been decorating the garage. I'll show you the garage later, guys.
Yeah, and the balloon will pop in you.
Yeah. We bought a whole bunch of balloons for her party. And you guys are going to see all the decorations.
This is clean.
I don't know, what is it? Okay, yes. Don't you love it when the wife says, is this clean? And they doesn't say, hey, is this plate clean? Or is this bowl clean? It's like, yeah, something's clean. I'm sure there's something in this house that's clean. What is it? I don't know, but sure, there's something in here clean.
Something is clean.
Well, not today.
You need to put me in the ground to lift you up, so you can lift up.
No, I'm explaining to them how it's a hard time for you Filipinos to use words. to add words to your sentences. They all know it. They've all been married to you girls before. They all know you don't know.
I need my shoes.
All right, let's load the dishwasher.
What is this again, sir?
Huh? Right in there, poultry scissors. Already tired, boys and girls. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Lily says, whatever. When are you live again? Well, for sure, we're going to be live probably today and tomorrow during the daytime. Going to be live for a while today. And then Saturday night's the party. So we're going to be live at the party, of course, Saturday night at 5. And then tomorrow Saturday. There you go. Today we're going to be live, tomorrow. And then today Lorelai's got when she gets her morning legs under her, we got some boxes that she has to open that I think she'll be really interested in. I hope. I don't know what's in them either. Some mystery boxes that have come in today, large. And then we still got a lot of cleaning and decorating to do. Now, if anybody wants to come over to help, you guys just pack your bags and come on over. Rule number 1, when you come to the house, you got to just pet my dog Lily's belly, and then you guys will be okay. So, fish is dead?
It's dying.
Oh. That one fish that's been dying for the last, I don't know, 6 weeks is still dying. I'm not for sure if it's dying or if it's just doing its thing. Is it floating upside down?
Yeah, it's only sleep breathing.
It's probably close to dying.
It's gonna remove on it.
Just wait.
Why? It's gonna be poison my other fish.
Oh, all right. Then. So we're going to be adding a new fish dish to the menu for tomorrow. It's called Fancy Goldtail Goldfish Sweet and Sour. No. All right. I can take it.
Are we gonna open this now so that it can work?
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting all morning for you.
Basic thing.
You guys want to see what's in the boxes? You like that, Ken? Man, it's hot in this house.
Where are you gonna open it?
Well, I don't know. Probably need some rooms right over in here.
Put it in.
That area is kind of ugly. And need kind of like a table to put it on, or a chair, or a stool. And these are your stuff from Amazon. We've ordered champagne glasses. See?
What is it?
I feel like my ankle's gonna break today. So, I'm gonna move the camera over this way, everybody. So it's easier. You guys can be focused on Lorelai. Let me get you guys. Hold on, hold on.
I'm gonna zoom it a little bit, but no, just like that. You can get a chair to sit him down there.
Our house is a mess, everybody. We got approximately 27,000 guests coming.
You can't be seen.
I don't need to be seen. So this box came from James Robinson.
Grill City.
Grill City?
Digital Home Global. Wow, fish wrappers. Fish wrappers.
So James Robinson out in California sent this for Lorelai's birthday.
Bottom fish. Oh, this is good. The banana chips.
Banana chips. All right. Put them back in there. I'll get you the other box.
Thank you. Sorry, I just get up. Dali. Must be good. Open it. Slice it.
Yeah. Why do I always got to do the work?
Oh, this is really heavy. Is the guy still alive who delivered this?
No, I'm dead. That's a sharp knife. Don't hurt yourself. Come on, Lily.
Heavy, 35 pounds over.
I'll sit here with Lily.
This is what you order?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my goodness. Why is this a lot on this one? Puff
I didn't-
cheese. This is really good. This is really good. I never taste this one. That's a lot. I'm smelling pastry.
What?
What is in the box? Maybe this is good, right? There's a lot in it. Yeah. See? I'm smelling bread somewhere here. Wow. Pandesal. This is a pretty pandesal. We got pandesal. Oh my goodness. 12 pieces in one. Another pandesal. A lot of bread. Ubi pandesal. Ubi loaf. Pan de leche. A lot of bread. Another one in this. Mungo loaf. Have you tasted that mungo loaf? Ubi and mungo loaf. Oh, Hansel. This is my sister really been eating before she got married. There's another Hansel.
Oh, shit. Come here.
No, really, you go there, really. Come here, in the back. Scared on the balloon last night. Pan de coco.
Mandy Coco. Very nice.
Another pan de coco.
One goes up, and I'll set back up. Squishy, that'll get better.
Yes. Ubi pandesal. There's the ubi pandesal.
Steam them.
Lindy? What is this?
Come here, Lily.
Cheese roll. This is tastes good. Looks good.
Yeah, these are made fresh in a bakery there.
What is this?
Lily,
Ubi.
what's wrong with you?
cheese. Oh, why you? Go. Sit down, bro. Sit down, sit down. Mungo loaf. That's a lot.
So far, so good on
Okay.
what you got. Yes. Well, some of these are party favors and some of them are for us to hide back and to stay, to
Oh
hoard.
my goodness, the biscuits look like I'm opening the balikbayan box.
She's opening a sorry store. Robinson's. This is a Robinson's brand.
Ubi. Oh, well, there's a lot of bread. Himalayan pandesal.
Because we're gonna
Man.
freeze some and you're gonna serve some tomorrow.
Yeah. It's all Filipino bread.
Well, yeah, you got Filipinos cooking.
Pandikuko. Wow.
And your Filipinos don't want to
See?
eat Italian bread.
Another one on this.
Whoa, that looks good. What is it? Oh, those are cookies. Or bread or something.
Another Risco.
You like those sweet butter crackers.
Wow, there's a lot of this one.
Yeah, see? And we didn't have to buy a lot of dessert. I told you you had desserts coming.
Oh, look at this. Let's slide it up. Oh, shit. It went slide. It's individual anyway.
Yeah, I told her we didn't have to buy a lot of dessert. I mean, I gotta go to tomorrow to pick up the main dessert, but, you'll keep some of this for us, and we'll even be nice and give it to some of your friends when they come to the party.
A lot of pandesal.
And we're gonna have a lot. Good news is these will freeze.
Yeah, we'll replace all the meat in the refrigerator.
That's right. We're emptying out all the meat, and we're gonna cook it to everybody, and so now whatever. I'll vacuum seal it. Put these in. What are these? Red mungo bean.
Oh,
Nice.
this is funny. Every time in the Philippines, like from the province, you must bring this one to the family in the province.
Was that those cookies?
Yeah, in the jar.
Yeah, I remember those.
Assorted one. You think you're the really good living if you have this thing. You go to the province, you live in the province. Yeah.
I'll take the plastic off.
Hold on, minute mo, Lily.
Pita crackers. I remember these. I think I bought some the first time I was in the Philippines.
All right.
That it? Ooh, this looks good. What is this? A lot of this stuff is fresh baked at the Seafood City Bakery in their Filipino bakery. Butter, broche.
It's good.
Man, those are good.
That's a good one. Is butter?
Mm-hmm. Those are nice. These are fresh baked at that bakery. All right.
Cool.
So Should we try one of these ubi brioche?
Yeah, there's a lot of bread.
Yeah, we'll free some of that.
Yeah, this is like a 12 pieces each.
We'll put these out though. See, we got a lot of stuff to display. Well, I told you, we didn't need to buy a lot of desserts. A lot of things coming. Lily's like, I'll eat it. I have no clue what it is, but I'll eat it.
All right, that's good.
These coconut breads look good. A little bit of it. All right. We'll let some of that stuff kind of air out, warm back up.
Oh my goodness, I'm splitting.
Lily's like, you know, if it's on the couch, it's mine.
Mm. Are good?
Yeah.
Then diabetes is it.
Diabetes is kicking in. All right. I don't know why she moved over here. Let me move the camera back over here. I gotta move some stuff around, boys and girls. All right. My poor dog Lily doesn't know how to get off the couch now. All right. I gotta try to. The real question is this. What should we be nice enough to share? And what should we be greedy enough not to share? So, I think what I'm going to do, just because I'm greedy, the stuff that's easily pre-packaged like this, I think we're going to hide for us. So all of you Filipinas watching, who's drooling over all the food you're going to eat tomorrow at Lorelai's party, you're not going to get to eat this. I don't care.
You wanna eat? You already eat?
Oh, I'm all right. We got some packaged Hansel cookies. These, I'll put these in storage for us. This would be really nice for everybody to have tomorrow. I think it's pretty. It's decorative, right? So those will look good for the birthday party. We got a couple of loaves of these. And I think I can freeze a couple of these that will last us.
I'm gonna eat breakfast.
What's the matter?
I'm gonna eat breakfast then
We're gonna serve some of these tomorrow. What I'm trying to do, just so you know, is I'm trying to sort so I can put out of the house or back in the other room, stuff that we don't need out here. Because we have a dessert table that's going here, We got so much stuff going on. I need to declutter. So. I wonder if we ought to be nice, Lorelai. Should we be nice to people and Ken, what do you think? Pat, should we be nice to other people? So here's some different bread that I'll freshen up a little bit because they got a little squished. I'll air them out and we'll serve these tomorrow.
Yeah, the one I invited are special people.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, exactly one.
I'm special. Because you invited me, right? Apparently. I mean, I got invited. All right. The big bucket of cookies, I remember these. I think the first time I went to the Philippines, we got some of these for Lorelai's people.
Did you see the...
What? Man, it's hot.
Yeah, because you're moving around.
Did I see what?
The zero?
It's in the refrigerator.
Oh, you put in really top where I can't see.
That's correct. All right. Let me get some of
I
the-
need to have a stool. Find it. Okay. Did you eat?
Sure.
Did you already eat or no?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just don't worry about me. We got so much to share with everybody. I thought about sharing it with some other friends of ours, but I don't know if I will or won't. What do you think? Should we share these with other people? Or just our party guests? Or maybe we could have an auction site. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have some Pendisol bread, all the way fresh from a bakery out in California that specializes in Filipino breads. Today only, this 12-pack will only run you $29.95. $29.95 today and today only. Get yours. All right. You want to help me try one of these? I got a lot of food. You guys want to help try one of these? No, it's in San Francisco. Is that one of the new seafood cities in San Francisco? Or right outside of San Francisco, I guess. 'Cause I guess there's nothing inside San Francisco. Oh, you should have a bite of this.
Yeah, okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
What are you doing there? Lily, what are you doing there?
Lily's being a dog. Lily's hanging out in the sun.
I'm gonna get back in.
Our dog likes to go outside in the sun and tell all the other dogs that she's outside in the sun. Only problem is there's very few other dogs around us. And apparently none of the other dogs give a shit. Well. I'm gonna eat this instead. Yeah. Who's that? Now Lily's telling the neighbors, don't walk by our fence. The good news, I think this is all the packages we're waiting on, right? Have any more packages we're waiting on?
My phone.
You, me.
From,
I don't have any more that I'm waiting on. Do you have any more you're waiting on?
I'm with the package tomorrow, so.
We've been getting so many packages. That I know the delivery driver's first name, last name, date of birth, his children's names, his pet name, where he lives, how high he likes his grass mowed, you know. So, he's gonna be shocked tomorrow when he doesn't come to our house. I probably should have gave him an invite to the party, since he's been here so much. Oh. I do take that back, we do have some drugs coming. Not party drugs, but drugs like in medicine. James in the house, hello, James. Everybody say hello to James. James, thank you. Lorelai's been busy opening up the boxes this morning. We're in the kitchen, as you can see, working slim. It's hot here, James. Thank you for the boxes, James. We appreciate that. They all got here in good shape. The delivery person was wearing a back brace and walking in a wheelchair by trying to bring it up here. They weighed so much. So, but James, they got here. I'm in the process of dividing up what we're going to serve tomorrow, what we're going to hoard back for ourselves, and what we're going to freeze and stuff like that. So we're working on that today too. James is saying hello, Lorelai.
Thank you, James. Where's the ginger? Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't really entertain you guys. I'm have a lot to do.
Lorelai's busy. We're trying to get it set up for the party tomorrow. We got a lot of prep cooking to do today. Today's Friday. A lot of house cleaning to do. I'm sure Lorelai will yell at me once or twice because I'm in the way. How much you want to bet? You guys want to take a wager? Whew. Yeah, they're predicting tornadoes where we're at today, tonight, this afternoon. And the way the weather is spiking, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get some really bad breakout storms tonight. They're calling for it, but as somebody who's lived in this part of the region, you can tell when the air is making a dramatic shift, and it kind of feels like that today. Oh my God, you see that knife she almost stabbed me with? They're all saying, yay, yay, do it, do it.
I'm gonna pre-slice that meat.
Pre-slice them to me.
I'm gonna get prepared all tomorrow. I'm gonna go in there.
What, you want to see me naked? Is that what it is?
Yep.
I'm on the subway. Man, maybe we'll sit outside. So, James, let me see if I can bring you over here. We'll show you. We got a lot of it already unpacked, so come here, bud. So, James, we got all the breads out. We're going to be serving. I'm trying to separate what we're serving tomorrow. And then, of course, what we're keeping over here so I can put in a different room. But we got a lot that we can serve, so we greatly appreciate that. Her chips are over here, some other bread. So I think all of our friends, I hope all of our friends. What? No? Her friends won't be? I think her friends will be happy. Lily says that her friends will be happy. We did eat one of these, James. Cheese rolls, really good. Good thing is I think these are going to freeze nicely. The breads came in nice, James. I was telling them earlier we're going to open up our own bakery. And for today and today only, this is only going to sell for $129.99 locally. Local pickup only. $199.99. What did I say? $129.99? All right. I'll let it go for $129.99 versus $199.99. All right. Now, man, I got a runny nose. The trees are blooming here. The allergies are going crazy. That's right, local pickup only, cash only. Lorelai bought me these. You know, the Philippines isn't well known for top level candy. It's not like they are Swiss or Belgium. But I'm going to tell you, from my own personal experience, the Philippines has one of the best candy bars on the planet Earth. I know. And she got these for 50 cents each. In America, normally they're, God, $2.49 to $3.99 in each. So this is the best candy bar that you can find in the Philippines. A little bit of Bitcoin. No Bitcoin. It's going down. Gold, silver, cash. Preferably cash. So, Choco Mocos, milk chocolate caramel wafer roll. This is my favorite candy bar from the Philippines. Now look, I will admit, it looks like they're involved in shrinkflation too. See? It used to come all the way out to here. And now, good old shrinkflation. Now I'm gonna put these in my area so nobody gets these. Let's go outside for a minute, guys. I'm hot in here. Come on. Lily won't mind if we go outside. Let me get the tripod set up. Let's sit outside. This is where we had a 3-hour discussion the other night on Zoom about Bitcoin. Really? Well, how did it turn out? Was there any winners or losers? Well, one of the guys was totally lost and it wasn't you. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Bitcoin. I understand it, but I never was rich enough or smart enough to buy any. And I did read the other day where I was watching some of these financial people, these really rich people, the billionaires, telling us that a lot of this is a scam, not Bitcoins per se, but finance is a scam. Because let's say you have $1 billion in Bitcoin, right? You want to get rid of it. But just who do you think is going to buy it? Nobody. So what they were explaining is when you have that much value into something, or if something has such of a high value, that the amount of people that can afford to buy it is extremely low. And they're going to make you take a big discount on selling it. Because if you only got 10 people in the world that can buy it, or 20 or 25 or 100 out of 8 billion, well, then they're going to say, okay, I'll buy your $100 million worth of Bitcoins, but I'm going to give you 75 cents on the dollar. So what does it do you a lot of good with, right? I'm still of the mindset that long-term wealth is based on being debt-free and real estate. One thing I don't see going down ever in my lifetime, my grandparents have talked about it, same story, their grandparents, is the property of land never seems to go down unless you accidentally buy into a Superfund site. But if you want to hedge your bet, you want to buy land. It's a long-term investment. I also play the stock market, but we play long-term. We don't play short-term. I have a philosophy that I invest what I feel good about, what I think is going to hold its own and maybe make me a little money. I'm not looking to get rich quick. I'm looking to drag it out. That way it's there in 20 years. That's my goal. My get rich scheme is to win the lottery. That's how you get rich quickly. But some of these billionaires were talking about, look, yes, I can buy anything in the world I want for the most part, but I have two, and it's most of their money, they're talking about most of their money is on paper. So it's not like they have a closet in their house full of cash. Some of them do, but it's all paper money. It's all fake money. It's not real. It's not tangible. So I don't know if it does you a whole lot of good to be a billionaire these days. Can't hurt. But I guess it probably comes with a lot of headaches versus a lot of gains, but it does give you the ability to do what you want to do. But as I think, wasn't it Mark Cuban, the basketball guy that hates Trump? He was talking about one time, he's like, but after you've done everything you want to do, what's there to do? And a lot of us run into that here, just being poor people. Once we've done pretty much everything we've done, if you want to raise kids, you raise kids. If you want to get married and have a family, you do that. Once you do that, you've done that. Now what do? Well, you want to go skydiving, so you go skydiving. All right, great. Yeah. What do? I mean, I don't think it's the activity that makes your life unfulfilled. It's our psychology. So that's how I see that. But what are you going to do? I mean, would you live in a bigger house? Absolutely. Would you hire servants to mop your floors? Absolutely. Right? Which all normal, good stuff. Nothing wrong with any of that. But what are you going to do? The government's going to take its gigantic chunk out of your ass, no matter where you look at it. Now even banks want to stick their nose into your money and ask you, why are you taking this money out? You know, we all see those videos where people go to the bank and try to take out $5,000-10,000, and the bank's going, well, what are you doing with your money? Yeah, what am I doing with my money? So, come on, right? I think that's kind of the way that we got to look at this is we all need more money just to live on, no question. It'd be nice if we didn't have any financial hardships whatsoever. Be able to buy the drugs we need to buy, go travel when we need to travel, buy whatever car we wanted to buy, all of these things. Now, you also got to quantify your wants versus your needs. You know, I want shitloads of things. I need very few. I do need some things for my mental health, like being able to fish a lot. That's for my mental health. Do I need a luxury yacht liner? Nah, but it'd be kind of cool to have one. So you like that good point on your money? Yeah. So I think we really got to, one, as a society, and I've talked about this before, we have been brainwashed to spend, spend, spend. That we need more and more and more and more. We've been brainwashed by the powers to be, the people that want us to buy their products, that we need a bigger house, that we need a nicer house, that we deserve a nicer car. And look, all of that's true. I deserve everything. But Do you need it? No. Can you live without it? Yes. But it'd be damn nice to have it. But your money, I mean, I look at stuff going, we've had occasions where we've had piles of, no, I won't say piles of money, but I've been fortunate enough in my day to collect enough cash that when I had to figure out how to deal with it, what to deal with, how to slowly put it into this system, because you can't just round up cash anymore. The government will come after you. The banks will go, oh, you can't deposit that. I'm going to turn you in over anything over 10 grand to the government, which is absolutely asinine. If you got an old car in your garage and you decide you want to sell it and you get 15,000 bucks, all of a sudden you're a criminal. And I think that's pathetic. It's the same thing with having to pay taxes on shit you sell on the internet. We shouldn't have to pay taxes on eBay, or now I guess if you have a registered eBay store, but if you're doing Facebook Marketplace, we all got to be so careful to make sure they come and pick it up in person, because you can't run any money through eBay or whatever you run through eBay and Facebook. If it's above what, 300 bucks now or $600 now, I can't remember what they changed it to. Well, then at the end of the year you get taxed. And how asinine is that? That I have a chair here at my house that I'm going to throw out there on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and somebody pays me I don't know, $1,000, and they send it to my PayPal account or through my Facebook, and they come to my house and pick it up. Well, I got to pay taxes on that. None of that's right. None of it. I mean, I'm still bent out of shape that, people that are on disability a lot of times have to pay taxes. I'm one of these people that truly believe that, one, that our government's overfunded. And that's why there's so much corruption, because, look, if our government was ran like a business and everything was accounted for, and what was accounted for was what was paid for, then you wouldn't have all this corruption. Because when you have mass quantities of money sitting around, somebody's going to steal it. That's why at restaurants and stores, they make the employees drop the money every hour. A lot of places have you do a money drop at retail every hour. That way, because they know the chance, if a drawer is sitting there that it has a stack of cash in it, there's a really good chance some employee is going to go, well, shit, that's a lot of money. I'm just going to put some in my pocket. Well, how do you think all this corruption in Minnesota and California and Illinois and everywhere else happens? Because the money's laying around and somebody goes, well, nobody's going to notice if I take $1 billion. So that's part of the problem. It absolutely is part of the problem. And part of the solution is paying as you go, right? Paying as you go. Like a business would. You got to pay your vendors, pay your bills. The other big thing I'm big on is we don't pay somebody their final payment like a contractor. Why are you going to, for instance, when I was at the college, I did a lot of project management. And we did a lot of remodeling in our laboratories. I was an expert in a lot of fields, so I ran the show. I thought it was always strange how these companies would expect the state government to go ahead and sign off and give them their final check before they completed the work. And when it came to my projects, I wouldn't do that. Absolutely not. If you wanted to get final payment and me to release the funds on my project, it had to be 100% done, period. But it was normal practice for a lot of people to say, oh, I don't really care. Now, maybe they were getting a kickback, but I never got a kickback. So I never got a kickback from anybody. Maybe some of the project managers were getting a kickback, so they'd let it go down early, get the company paid early. And then if you had a problem, it never got resolved. I always held final payment until I was 100% satisfied. And, and I don't know why we don't do that better here. Now, granted, I do think, Trump tries with that, the Office of Accountability. We just need to run our money like that. BJ's in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you today? So we need to be able to run our money in our household and our government the same way. Now, maybe that's not a good analogy because a lot of us in our households are broke. We're poor. We don't have enough money to pay our bills, but that's because we pay too much in taxes. Think about how the world would be different if you didn't have to pay taxes. How much more disposable income you would have to buy the things that you would want to buy, which would stimulate manufacturing, jobs, growth, right? I mean, I was shocked when I was still teaching that there was years that I paid more in taxes as a single white male than our janitors made in a year. That really blew my mind one year. I always try to know the janitors, speak to them, be kind to them because I knew they got paid shit, which is really sad since they do the shit work. They should get better pay, but I always knew them and talked to them. And I was talking to one time and about tax time, and it all came up, and he's like, "I can show you mine." And I'm like, "I don't know," and I'm shocked how much he earned in a year was what I paid in federal and state taxes for that year. I had a really good year, don't get me wrong, but still, I paid a lot more, which is disturbing. Yeah. And then, of course, the joke is about the taxes is, if I won $1 billion and I gave you $1 billion, and you would lose 30% of that to the government. And then whatever you gave to somebody, they would lose 30%. And then whatever they bought would be paid 30%. So in the end, the government gets 90%, right? They get most of the money that comes out of your winnings or your money, which is crazy, just crazy. And a lot of people, I was reading that story the other day about the chick who won next top model a few years ago, who got $1 million. Well, she didn't set the money aside or whatever it was. And same thing with that guy that won Survivor the first year. He didn't pay his taxes. And so they came after him and he went to jail for it, for tax evasion. You got to remember, if it's prize money, you got to pay taxes on it. And I don't necessarily agree with that or disagree, but I do think if you earn it in any way, you shouldn't have to pay taxes on what you earn. I think that's asinine, right? So you've earned the money. You went out there and got a job digging ditches. You busted your ass, sweat, blood, and tears. And now the government's coming and saying, yeah, we didn't do anything for you. We didn't. But give us 30% of your check, please. So, kind of shitty. But what are we going to do? If we bitch and complain about it too much, the government comes knocking at our door and tells us that we're bad Americans. So how dare us? Or they, try to trump up charges against people. I don't know what they do. It's just crazy. But what are you going to do, right? No, my poor dog Lily is sleeping. My dog likes it. I wish I had another dog, but we debate about getting a second dog again. But as much traveling, I don't know how we're going to travel, but we'd like to do more traveling, but the wife works. She has a job, so that sucks. We're not rich enough that she doesn't have to work. And two, your legs, as you're old like me, man, my ankles and my legs are so bad, in such bad shape, that I can't even make it through a trip through Walmart. So, how am I going to go on cruise ships and all this other traveling I'd like to do when I can't even walk through Walmart? I mean, I woke up this morning barely being able to walk because I've had so many surgeries on my ankles and knees that, they're just fucked up. So, life's a bitch. So that brings us back to the original question. What are we going to do? Why are we going to do it? Does it really matter? I know everybody was sad about Ian living in the Philippines who committed suicide a while back, and I read his message on his YouTube channel, about how he's kind of basically been there, done that, did all he wanted to do. I'm here, almost went to sleep. Pat says, "Uh-oh." So, but I read Ian's stuff. I went back and watched a lot of his stuff and read his stuff, and I didn't see any indications of his mental health issue because I think suicide is, but I think it's also a viable option. So I guess from a theoretical standpoint, one, I don't have any problem with suicide. Just don't. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. And I understand that. As somebody who's died 4 times, who suffers in pain and agony, who's got to do so many things more than a lot of people have done, are there more things that I would like to do? Yes. Is there anything that I feel like I need to do in life? Absolutely not. There's not a thing out there that I think I need. Oh yeah, if I could ever go do this, then man, I would feel fulfilled. I would feel invigorated. I would feel blah blah blah, like I've accomplished the world. There's nothing out there. So when you get to that point, and I can kind of understand the whole suicide thing, and especially the medical suicide, assisted suicide thing, up to the point of going, well, why continue on? Yeah, Pat says it's sad that he passed. It is. Um, I guess, Pat, I look at things maybe a little differently, as you probably know. I don't know necessarily, I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for maybe the people around him, the people that had to find him that way. But I really am okay if you don't want to be here anymore. I get it. I'm okay with that. If you want to take fate into your own hands, because what else do you have to live for? If you have no purpose, nothing to live for, then I really don't have a problem with that. I know a lot of people think it's hideous, horrible of me to say, but and I know a lot of people think it's mortal sin, but if you don't believe that it's a mortal sin, because you don't have a faith base that goes down that road, then really and truly, what does it matter? You're just a organism that's alive. It's kind of like I got to throw Lorelai's dead fish out here in a little bit. So when it's dead, right? So if that's your mindset, right, that you're not of the religious mindset, maybe it's a good thing for you not to be here any longer because you don't want to be here. There's no reason, I saw in his little thing that basically he accomplished all that he wanted to accomplish, right? Okay, I get it. I understand. So I don't know if he was in physical pain or not. I don't know if it was because of YouTube and the people coming after him, why he did what he did. I don't know, Pat. But I'm okay with it. I get it. I understand it. It maybe wouldn't be what I would do or what you would do, but I think we as humans, we have to respect. We have to respect other people's wishes for themselves. It's not right for us to tell other people how they should live. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, I just don't think it's not our right to tell other people how they need to live. And if you don't want to live, then I don't think it's my right to tell you it's wrong. I mean, if but I guess I have a different, with all of my life experiences, which have been vast, and I've ran into many thousands of people over the years, my own personal experiences, I just don't see why we all have to conform to the same ideology, the same school of thought. I try very hard not to judge anybody for what they believe. I do. Now, I may not internally go, yeah, I really wouldn't do that, but I try very hard not to openly go, yeah, you're wrong, you know. But yeah, but it was his choice. You know, the one thing I'll say to you, Pat, and anybody else listening in the background is one thing I do think it's funny because after living in the Philippines and being miserable in the Philippines, I do think it's interesting how the percentage out of 100 expats that go live in the Philippines, I wonder how many of them are happy. Now, a good number of them are alcoholics. So the alcohol puts a mask on where you can't find if they're happy or not because they're alcoholics, they're drunk, right? So usually, if you're drunk, whether you're in the United States or Philippines or any other country, if you're an alcoholic, you're not happy, period. So I don't think it's a drug induced happiness. So a lot of these alcoholics are happy in the Philippines because booze is easy to get to and they don't got to do anything. Some girl will bring them the alcohol. They really ain't got to put them up that shirt into being an alcoholic. They ain't got to drive anywhere to get a DWI. They usually have enough money to eat a little bit of food and drink a lot of alcohol, right? So they all say they're happy. But are they really happy? I think and Pat, I've told you this, and I've told many others this, and I know, not that I'm a high functioning individual, but I think high functioning people um, don't do well without something to do. And being an alcoholic is their thing to do. The guys that I know that are happy in the Philippines and other countries are the family guys that have children. They have a purpose. You know what I mean? If you're just going over there and you don't have anything to anchor you, to keep you busy, to give you a purpose for being, then you're not going to be happy. And maybe that was Ian's deal. He wasn't happy because he had no purpose. You know? Because I don't know if he was a drinker or not. He didn't seem to be a drinker. But I don't know if he was or not. But I never saw him drinking, so I don't really know. But I don't know. It's just some of those things that I think about sometimes. So you just, and then of course, on a bigger scale of things, you got to ask: is anybody truly happy? I've never met a happy person. Never have. What I have done is I've ran into people that have ran into happiness. Happiness is not sustainable, it's temporarily attainable. It's just like my brother passing last 24 suicide. Didn't know why he done. That is in my mind and heart always. He had good relationships. Yeah. And that's all you can do is remember the good times, not focus on the negative. You know, that's really all we can do because we truly don't know what's going through somebody else's it's somebody else's mind. We don't. But but I'm a firm believer that happiness is only something that can be bumped into. It's a temporary state. It's not a permanent. So when you're looking for that, you're chasing a unicorn. It's a mythical creature. It's a mythical being. It's a mythical state of mind. Nobody can achieve happiness. You can temporarily bump into it and then it goes away. Just kind of the way it works. But that's all right. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, my brother died of alcoholism. He gave up on life, which I understand. You know, I've told my family, said, look, I understand because I was at the same place. My brother Robert, who had a lot of health issues, and he was a bad alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic, but he was. He got to the point where he just like, I'm just going to let nature take its course. All right. And I had to tell my siblings, leave him alone, let him do it. because I'm a firm believer that you should be allowed to let nature take its course. I've been willing to do that. Um, let nature take its course and see what happens. If he didn't want to keep fighting a miserable life, the pain and the suffering, the alcoholism, the depression, the despair that he was going through, and he wanted to let nature take its course, and I have no problem with that. I've known other people have done the same thing. I've actually encouraged people, if that's what they wanted, to do just that. I had a friend that I met in college. She had a lot of health illnesses. I think I knew her about 10 years. She finally said, look, I am done. I can't fight this anymore. Can I get another 10 years out of my life? Sure. But I don't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I'm miserable. I'm in pain. I'm sick all the time. It's time for me just to go to hospice and let nature take its course. And I said, okay. My brother was 5 years older than me, 5 years older. So, 5 years older, and he died about 5 years ago. So, and, and that's kind of where I guess I go. And I know a lot of people think I'm mean and cruel. I'm cruelest, or I'm very cruel. I was 46, so yeah, my brother would have been, I think, in his mid 50s, somewhere around there, maybe. Yeah, he wasn't super old. He was on disability. Because he had so many health issues, right? So, but I don't begrudge him giving up, I don't think bad for Ian for doing what Ian did. I just don't. I don't see it that way. I do think a lot of times suicide is preventable. People can be talked out of it. I think people can be shown a better path. But I don't think we should put our moral judgment on people. I really don't. I try hard not to do that. I try not to pass my morality onto others. What you feel and think is best for you, then I'm okay with it. That's how I look at things. So I'm not going to hold it against anybody. Because one thing I'll say, and I know a lot of you people have known this about me, is I know we all believe and we have faith that there is a God and that we're going where we believe we're going. But there's no proof whatsoever. No tangible proof that any of this truly exists. We could all be a simulation. We don't know. None of us know the truth about any of this. Yeah, and Pat, and I think you will. And you know why I think you will? Because that's what you believe. And as long as you believe it, I think it will happen. I don't care what any other person from any other religion says. If that's what you believe, then that's what's going to happen. So if I believe this and you believe that, doesn't mean you're wrong and I'm right, or any of the above. Everybody believes what they believe, and their belief, the belief, is going to make it happen. That's the belief. That's it. So, all right, Pat, I think I'm going to jump off of here and get some work done in the kitchen. So, get some cooking done, get some cleaning done, get some more work done. Feel like I got a tiny bit of energy, so I better get some things done today. And we may be back live again tonight's Friday night. I may come back live tonight. But for sure tomorrow we'll be live in the afternoon. So for Lorelei's party, we'll be live Saturday. So guys, we appreciate you. Ken, we appreciate you. We will see everybody hopefully tonight. We've been so busy this week. I haven't been around much. a lot of shopping, cleaning, decorating. I've been too tired to do anything. So hopefully I'll get my win back in a day or two. So, all right, friends, take care.